Salutations and greetings. My name is Marge. You can call me Margie. I'm a Heyoka Wise Clown. So, it's kind of loud. I was just jamming out to raw bass. It takes two. And I was looking at my hair. My hair is getting big. I'm thinking of growing it out. It's this in between. It's the unkept look. I don't like to look like I'm unkept. Like, anyway, that's my stuff. It's what, a 666 day? I freaking love that number. It really is the angel number. They call it Satan's number because some freaking weirdo freaking said it, and then people that are impressionable, it's like it caught on, and well, we all know how wildfires spread. I'm in Oregon, and I had to blow my nose like 3 times this morning, and I'm not smoking right now. Out of medicine, so I know it's because of the smoke I'm breathing in the air. I don't want to get started on that. Anyway, when I first looked at it, because I get this stripe, I have this white stripe, so when it grows out, it's my racing stripe, and I put it back, I have a white stripe racing stripe. Like Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer, go. I don't like speed. I don't like anything go fast. The exhilaration. Which brings me to that's a good segue. Find out what happened to the guy who started Segway? It's karmic retribution. I mean, it's not funny but look at the story. It is fucking funny. Dude, when bad shit happens to people, don't feel bad when bad things happen to people. It's their karma. They deserve it. Trust me. And it's instant right now. People are instantly getting freaking corrected by the universe. Nope, because the good is getting gooder and the bad is getting badder. Anyway, so when little kids are first starting to, I love kids. I still identify with them. It's like I live with my inner child outwardly. I live with my the duality thing is my subconscious and my conscious, they're one now. It makes for interesting viewing outside. Anyway, I see better at night though. It's really freaking cool. That I noticed last night when I went out and looked up. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Anyway, I can't look at that. So, I like to watch processes and how, because I'm always thinking about solutions on how to make things better. It's just I'm an add to person. I'm a huge personality. I've heard this my whole life, how I've been too much, how I've always been restrained to cap myself. No, Margie, don't act like that. No, Margie, don't do that. And I'm just like, wait till I'm in an environment where I can be me. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is create an environment for that and teach other people how to feel safe and learn how to be more comfortable with open heart dialogues, engagements. Yeah. So, when kids fall down, like, I'm talking like 1, 2, and you see them, and you always have the parent that runs up, oh, and grabs them, and then the kid starts to cry. You're training your kid to create attention with sadness. No, don't do that. What I like to do is I'll watch them process and like encourage and let them, because it's the exhilaration. When they fall, it's the exhilaration. So I'll go up and I'll ask them, and I'll just do it matter of fact, because you just speak in matter of facts. People add so much stupid bullshit to just matters of fact. Anyway, I always ask the kid, did it scare you or excite you? And you can just see their little, and they always answer. They know the difference. And if you don't just explain it, and see, people make kids grow up too fast. It's weird. Let them be kids, and then they'll always continue to create. And then if they say that it scares them, I'll tell them, don't be afraid. Because sometimes love feels that way. Yeah. To me, that's what love feels like. An exclamation point and a question mark, they share the same dot. Because the definitions people gave me, they were liars. Their actions never followed what they said, and that's the dissonance of that vibration. I just don't even look at people when I don't believe them. So if I bounce, you don't exist to me because you're a fucking liar. And why do I care about what a liar has to say? I want to know how people really feel. I said, don't be afraid. Love sometimes feels that way too. Just assure them. Love should never be feared. It should be joyed and embraced. Because what happened to me is that human touch, my whole entire life, touch had been imposed upon me with a different vibration, and I learned how to transmute that. So when people start out that way, sometimes they continue that way, and to put themselves in that situation, because at least that person, the predator, the controller, cares enough to give you attention. Well, me, I go away from that and I go towards love. I raise my vibration in love, and I fill my insides with outside things, and that is a being of service and having conversations with people about feelings and emotions and how to get through them and not stop in the middle. I learned a lot of great lessons I learned a lot about people from something I heard a long time ago. Always pay attention to how someone treats you that can't do anything for how somebody treats another person that can't do something for them. See, just based on my sexuality and my looks alone, I mean, it's hard to, and I've always been in, I mean, I recognize, I've always done things, mechanic things, outside things. I've always been a tomboy. I've always been in nature. I've had the lust for mountains and nature. That's the only lust I have, is to be in more nature. It's never been at people. Just one at a time. I've made bad decisions a lot. Yeah. We learn from our mistakes. Don't do that again. I touch a lot of hot stoves because I keep coming up with new ideas of how I think I could come at it in different angles. I always try. So I've been in these manscapes. Men are okay. There's some men that I love because they're good and pure, but mostly they've never done a whole lot of really rad things for me. So, I mean, I've had some, and it's because they feel threatened. I threaten a lot of people. It's why a lot of people don't talk about me. That's why I'm so confident in what I have to say means something. Have you ever had somebody cut you off in traffic and you happen to pull up alongside them and get to see them? I just look at them and go, why? Did you not see me? Or did you see me and just not care? And they will just ignore you. People have ignored things for a long time. What happens? Those people that get ignored, they get more tenacious and more creative. They make bigger signs. They meet in bigger groups. I got to see the they meet in bigger groups. And if divine timing has anything has a hand in it, which I know that it does, the people that are supposed to be connected will connect. I sit here this morning and I think about some glorious times I've had in my life as I listen to my music. It's a time machine. Time isn't real. Got to listen to Blind Melon. I got to see Blind Melon sing that, or hear it as I was walking up to the parking lot. Did I tell a story about that in a video earlier? The night before was really rough. Ow. So, sorry. I just didn't want to get a cramp. So, I had a buddy, he used to, and it's fall. It's my fall song. It's my fall song. And it feels like fall, too. So, I had a buddy, Alan, smart. He was, like, older than me. I was jealous of him. He was so smart. And his family was so supportive. He was always very kind to me, and I was able to make amends, and I've lost track, but one day maybe I hope to see him again. Anyway, his grandmother had died. This was back in 94, 95, and his grandmother had died at Mercy Hospital. I was there. Anyway, so his family lived down in Escondido, and they were selling her car, so he volunteered me to, hey, let's go on a vacation, and I was like, oh, I've never been on a vacation before, this is going to be San Diego, oh my god. And so I drove down her car, and he drove his. Cannabis has been my medicine my whole entire life. It's always eased my woes. Alcohol is toxic and poison to me, and I've learned my lesson, I hope. Maybe not. Who knows? I'm a fool. So, for his birthday, I got him these headphones, walkie-talkie headphones, and he had them in his car, and I had them in mine. Now, this is back in 93. It's because I had seen, because I'm a kid, 4. And so we were down on, like, it was the 405 in LA, freaking wall-to-wall traffic, and he kept the medicine up front with him because I smoked too much. And so he would load the pipe and put it on the seat, on the ground outside, and I would be behind him and pull up and grab it, and that's how we'd pass it back and forth, but we did it with integrity. It's pretty funny. The things me and my friends have done are so freaking great, but you know what? The cool part is none of us did things to freaking cause destruction, harm. I mean, I break things from time to time, but mostly on accidents, and the things that I did on purpose, I did go back and make amends. And I've been careful not to keep making those seem dastardly. I don't do that. And my dastardly isn't near as dastardly as the things that I've heard. So, if you're feeling any kind of way, share it with somebody. Don't wait for them to ask. I'm always around. Heck, if you got something nice to say, email it to me. straightpeoplelike rainbows2 @gmail.com. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.